We're in the early stages of the archaeological dig. We've exposed the crawl space, or the catacomb, the tomb, and there's a skeleton of ancient crab people. It's like it smells different over here.
Yeah, like a curse.
Now I know how the Egyptians feel. Welcome back. This is our second video of our demo series. In this episode, we talk about all sorts of things that we did demoing in this place, like tear down some old walls built in the 60s and some ceilings and a bunch of gross flooring. In this episode, the exciting stuff really happens. Like, we uncover windows that haven't been seen in a long time. We actually busted out some sprinkler pipes, and you'll see that going on. I was surprised to see that those were full of water. And one of my favorite things that we do in this video is we tackle the first section of the floor. You know, as a distillery, we are gonna have to be able to drive forklifts and put super heavy tanks on the floor here. So this floor will eventually be concrete, and we got into it right here, which is really cool. So this section of floor hasn't been seen since the early 1900s. So anyway, stay tuned to watch all this stuff unfold, and then I think we'll have maybe a part or two more in this series after that. All right, check out the demo downstairs. Different already. It's really cool to see some security cam footage of when the guys were doing their thing out there, and just like, they know what they're doing, but it was still so difficult. Like, you can see where those X's are. Those panels were nailed with 4-inch nails just every 6 inches. It was very difficult tearing these walls out. But it's really cool to see what was behind them. Found some beer cans and cool stuff like that. And then those joists hadn't been seen in decades. Just gonna do a quick update on the demo in here. We've got a huge pile, and we've got the floor out over here. There were bathrooms right here. Had a water leak. Got a lot of that taken care of. You can see where the wall is covered up with these old windows. They haven't been seen. This stuff hasn't seen the light of day since the early 1900s. It's pretty freaking cool. With these guys over here making short work of these walls, well, as short as they can. They used to build them pretty good back in the day. So we still have these walls to demo, and then we'll go up into the boiler room and machine shop and demo all that stuff out. And here, this was like the main office back in the day. That's pretty cool. Old window. I think that's gonna be maybe a loading dock door, actually, to go out to the east side of the property. This is a really cool angle here. You know, a lot of this was covered up. Just the fact that you can see all the windows all the way down the building now in a clear shot. So, for the first time in 75 years, you can see clear across the first floor. You can't decide if it makes it look bigger or smaller, but either way, and it's pretty freaking cool. So we had a wall right here. We're gonna rebuild these windows as the 9/9 glazed windows. You can see the old plaster here. We'll repair all that. There's a wall right here. They ran these sprinklers through the wall. This was the old workshop. The lockers were right here. That door there is going to become a window again, like it was way back in the day. Looking at this pile, is already on their third dumpster today. and then back into those rooms that were offices. You can remember Marty playing at that desk. Pretty cool. Filling dumpsters. These guys were moving so fast I couldn't keep up with the dumpsters. We did like 18 dumpsters during this phase of demo here, and just I think at one point we had 6 40-yard dumpsters go out taking away this paneling. We would have made one hell of a bonfire, and probably made some money on scrapping the steel nails, but we did finally get dumpsters, finally got a handle of it. And the dumpster, I mean, you can see here, we're just back to back, knocking them out. So I'm basically taking this place down to a shell, and this is the last section. So made some space over here, and finishing up down there. We're gonna work their way up the stairs, taking out these walls, taking out the exterior wall to the brick. And then you get a really good idea of how that's gonna look when this is taken down to the brick. And there's gonna be a whole different room. So, last shot of this room, the way it's been since the 60s. Nice, quiet, rainy Saturday. Everybody's taking the weekend off. And look what I walked into. This is so cool and amazing. They've taken all of the old walls out, leaving the older walls behind. So you can see where they've bricked up that old window. I cannot wait to cut that hole back in. This brick's looking pretty dang good. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I just had fern strips on these walls. I really expected them to have framed in the walls more aggressively. But that's good. That's good. And we got about 9 more feet. Something like that over here. And then go down into this room and see where they've bricked in this wall, put in a header. Didn't care so much to get that wall done right. That's gonna look very different. Sorry, I'm at a lack of words. So we smashed a sprinkler pipe today. We have to demo all of this. We're gonna demo out this sprinkler pipe here. And so I was like, fuck it, let's hit it with the hammer over here. And sprinkler system's full of water, which is a good sign. Awesome. And it's nice to kind of check in first thing in the morning and just see, like, okay, just 10 billion more nails to pull out, and, you know, exposing more things that you haven't seen in 50, 60 years. That's pretty cool. This is probably 7 in the morning. I mean, the crew's about to get going. You're down to the last little bits of post-1946 demos, so that's really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun tearing into some of this stuff. I actually had the opportunity to bring the previous owner out here, and she hadn't seen, no living person has seen this building in the situation it's currently in. And we've got a lot more to go. Pretty much at this point, we are everything post-1946 demoed. So this building looks the way it did 1946 or earlier. And that's pretty cool. Moving forward, we got some more demo to do, and then hopefully the series will start back with some masonry work and some really cool construction Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel because we have so many videos, including cocktail videos, distillery videos, from mill to still videos, all sorts of stuff. Cheers.